Yeah. No, I mean, New York State is, you know, obviously there's the hyper-concentrated, you know, hyper-dense city. But then there's a lot of suburbs, a lot of some of the richest suburbs in the country. Yeah. Some of the very poor, bad suburbs.
Yeah.
You know, rough suburbs. And there's rural areas. There's moderately sized cities. There's pretty much every type of, you know, living style you could ask for in New York.
Yeah, I genuinely think I've only been to 4 of the counties. That's not true, maybe 6. Like, that's being generous.
I've at least driven through probably most of them.
I went up to Buffalo, so that was like where I crossed off most of my list.
Oh, what'd you go there for?
Literally for wings, and my dad had something for his job.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I went to
ate a
school.
lot of wings. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the wings are really good.
They're so good.
They're really good. All right, okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about wings later because I'm already kind of hungry and I'm gonna die.
I got some recommendations. Yeah,
okay,
I'm
we're
actually
gonna talk.
starving.
All right, smart on Swooper to do the up tilt that pokes to the platform there. Mm-hmm. Even stocks, Flex went down a good amount. Swooper played quite well. I feel like the past few months, or maybe like the past month, he's been on a little bit of a streak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Swooper's been doing really well. And I mean, this is, I think, a probably pretty notoriously hard matchup for him. Sheik is one of those matchups that, you know, this running theme of the way matchups have changed over time. This one hasn't really. It's just really hard for Samus.
Yeah, it's not as unwinnable, but it's definitely one of the hardest, if not the hardest, that Samus typically faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think that Swooper is, I almost want to say, like, the lead innovator of this, like, highly platform-based style, where it's like, okay, I have a good crouch cancel, and grab beats crouch cancel, and so what if I crouched on the platforms?
Whoa!
It sounds obvious, but it's not something I really thought about a lot for most of my years of playing. Nice.
Missile from ledge. What are you going to do with Sheik about that as a punish? Oh, okay, that's a pretty good punish.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just don't have a strong, you know, smash attack to get out. But beyond that, DI and up air is very good.
Yeah. Yeah, hard up air to get. Samus has a really great escape option from Sheik's down throw in the form of up B.
Yeah. Just charge with that forward smash.
Yeah.
Super holding steady this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, Flex is enjoying this kind of long-range needle battle. I think that is sort of the main characteristic of Flex as a player, the sort of long-range battles. But Samus kind of wins those.
Yeah, Samus's missile's better than Sheik's needles. Bomb jumping off of shields is really scary when you're in shields, because that shield pressure really strong.
Wow. That's the most classic Samus read there is, I feel.
Yeah,
just
legit.
Missile to make them jump, charge shot the jump.
Yeah. Yeah. In general, he did a really good job of catching Sheik's jumps. I was really impressed by just like a lot of getting Sheik nervous and then putting a nair or something in between where they jump out. Nice double up airs. Strong percent early.
So this is interesting because we were talking about how much Swooper loves the platforms, but Flex also uses the platforms a lot.
For sure.
And as we saw with Wally, FD, it feels like you can kind of push Samus harder, but then you also have less ways to get at Samus because you can't come from above.
Yeah.
Weird pick.
That is interesting. Put that there. Yeah, Samus just plays slightly different games. Ooh, very interesting though. Yeah, mix-ups. Grab is such a commitment that sometimes it's better just threaten it with dash attacks, like right in that grab space rather than just doing it.
For sure. Yeah, you really don't want to grab too much because since it is, you know, reactable or borderline reactable, it really, really needs to catch them off guard. if they're predicting it even a little bit, Sheik's gonna spot dodge.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And Swooper there to the charge shot, trying to catch the jump. Flex stayed grounded that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I definitely noticed is Swooper is really liking to hold strong with these, combining the auto-cancel missiles as well as the just bombing on the ground, because it's like, oh, now you can't really jump. Oh, now you can't really run. And it's very, you can see it's good for walling out. Definitely was drawing some frustration from his opponents.
Yeah. It's hard to deal with. You know, you feel like you have Samus in your clutches, and then she's bomb jumping out of there, and then you're getting hard red with a grab. Wow.
I can't believe it. I know. I'm like, I was expecting Flex's down smash.
Wow.
Yeah, Needles will be charging shot, but
Needles actually also beat charge shot itself.
that's true. I forgot about that because it has a hurt box. Only projectiles with a hurt box can basically just like suck it up.
It's so funny to see this like near invisible object just cancels out this huge energy beam.
Yeah, it's like flashy as all hell. Good spacing after that fair. I mean, a lot of it was still like your drift afterwards, but knowing to be out of Samus range for Flex.
Yeah, and the bomb jumps too that you've been talking. Oh,
there we go. Very nice. But meanwhile, I bet he still wanted that. I know that's like, obviously it's not expected, but you know that happens.
Yeah.
Dash attack.
And the bomb jumps like you're talking about, they're almost like a dash dance. He floats in, floats out.
Or a Samus laser almost, like a little bit too. It's just like putting that hitbox slightly in their space. You can kind of trade if you want, but who wants to trade if you're behind?
Yeah.
Catches out a not perfect tether. Even, you know, stocks, but this is your counter pick if you're Flex. Like,
yeah, you especially don't want to go down versus Samus. The games are just so grueling.
Yep.
And then especially, we're probably going to see Dreamland.
Yeah, rising fair, or up air into the fair. Yeah, starting to crouch under it, the missiles, but Swooper's putting them down lower.
That was a huge whiff.
I know, especially like this is the game at this point. Oh, that should be it though. You might have to go. No, you don't have to go Samus. Oh, I mean, Zelda. Oh, that's a trade, but I think he's dead. Oh, neither of them are dead. What the fuck?
Jesus. But this is so scary. If I was Flex, I would be terrified of missing a ledge dash and just getting missiled.
There. Oh my gosh, what a good option tech.
Yeah.
But Flex covers that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Jeez. That is harsh.
Okay. Yoshi is a little more of a standard pick, kind of the standard pick versus Samus as a character.
Interesting. I always thought more FD. But I kind of see again, like, auto-cancel missiles make FD Samus's, like, not worst counter pick for sure.
Yeah, she still has some strong options on it.
Oh, very, yeah. Yeah, I'd say, like, when you take that into play, yeah, it might be a little harder because Samus dies earlier.
Yeah. I do really think, like, you know, that kind of back air, that's the priority for a lot of players. Just taking away Samus's longevity is, I think, what most people find difficult to play against Samus for.
Definitely. Oh, wow. That up tilt pokes in all directions. Yeah, it's just like, it's a grueling character to play against when they're, you know, that tight. But, you know, all the more power to it because it's, you know, you're not doing it, you know, it's not built together. Like, you definitely put the tank together with your own kind of game plan and ideas.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of innovation from Swooper. Like, when he gets the meteor up tilt, traditionally Samus will just down smash there, end the combo, try to get him off stage. Swooper gets up tilt, down tilt into other stuff. I mean, that up tilt, down tilt instead of up tilt, down smash is I would say a fairly recent innovation.
Yeah, it's strong, and it at least matches the DI very well, even if, of course, you know, nothing is perfect. And
chaining the forward airs is, I think, a sort of a super trademark.
Yeah.
this should be the stock.
Yep. Try to do, yeah, bomb jump nairs, shield damage, maybe catch a jump up. Oh.
That's nice. Yeah, flex. Just retreating
wow.
back to ledge there.
Yeah, and slight little slip up caused it to be an even game yet again. Still feels overall Samus favor, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the perfect outspace on the dash attack into the huge 90% combo.
That's
I mean,
wild, yeah.
I just don't think Flex is hitting quite as hard.
No, I don't think most characters are capable of hitting quite as hard. You know, you need multiple neutral wins. Flex is putting a lot down in between.
Yeah.
Just combo breakers.
Yeah. But, you know, a 3-hit combo versus Samus is still, like, really great.
Sure, sure. I mean, look, he's brought it back even, but it's taken, you know, taken a while comparatively.
Yeah. I think that forward smash was a missed jump forward air. Might have gotten the kill.
Ooh, no grapple, though. So just grab. Yep, exactly. God, it's so scary to hit a Samus at low percent.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't send her that far.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to always commit to grab, but the CC is scary. Wow, and yeah, using the bomb jump for the drift to get to safety there.
It's very strong. And it's also catching characters unaware.
Wow. Classic.
Nice. Those up airs.
Flex is terrified of the charge shot.
Yeah, as
He did not want to get up. These back.
Oh, wow. What the hell? Okay, are you going to get a fair? It's not going to kill, no. Needles don't connect, and that missile, in fact, just... And then Randall screwed up the grapple? Yo, this last stock is pretty insane. Is that going to be it, though?
Oh my god.
Strong hit there. No. Fair, what else? Oh my god, this should be it, though.
Probably? Yeah. Yeah, wow. That was
Jeez.
as tight as can be, honestly.
And that's the only thing. Now it's 1-2. Like, you got to prevent this, you know, 0-3 still. You got to deal with 2 of Super's counter picks. That's hard. Like, survive, but at what cost?
Yeah, I do think that it's 2-1.
It is 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who was up 2 was the other guy.
So, Super's probably deciding, what do you think, Dreamland, Pokemon? Pokemon? Yeah.
I see Pokemon. His missiles are too good, and there's no plat to run away with. And these are so much easier than the FD ones. Like, oh my god, is this easier?
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, Samus has good missile setups here, you know, Stadium, Yoshi's, like pretty built in. Battlefield's kind of, but not as strong, just like the height. You can still do it, but...
Yeah.
It's really any of them.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, Samuses have found ways to make missiles good on every stage, every configuration.
Yeah, they're still labbing out FOD.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
they're running the simulations. Good edge cancel on the up B.
I feel like on FOD, just maybe play it like it's FD. I don't know. Just jump on top of the platforms and missile and just land on them.
I don't know. I can't think like a Samus for too long.
It breaks your brain.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a nosebleed. I've actually never played a Metroid game in my life, so.
Yeah, I hear though that the one that they just announced G3 is like people
Dread
are
like Dread, Metroid Dread.
Oh, I'm not even. Yeah, no, I don't even know that one. I only heard about recently. Metroid 5.
Oh
is
yeah,
the
that
same
one.
game?
Yeah, no, it's not the same thing. Metroid 5 is the one that has been done more. Dread is coming out relatively soon.
Is Dread? Is it 3D or is it side scroller?
It's similar to like a, you know, it's a side scroller, but it has 3D models and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I've heard that the side-scrolling Samus games are on.
It looks
often
really
better.
good. Yeah, it looks really good. I definitely want to. Hopefully, it'll be a good introduction.
Yeah, that, and also, you know, you can always go back to the classics. I still haven't played Metroid Fusion.
I've heard Super Metroid is, you know, literally OG, but very classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, any of those are more fun than learning Samus, than facing it sometimes.
Yeah, I'd rather be Samus than fight against a Samus.
Yeah.
I really think Flex is making these platforms work for him because, Sheik's up tilt can catch people on these platforms, and Sheik has a no impact land, so Samus can't go to them safely like he can other platforms.
Yeah.
She can other platforms.
No, I've been really.
And since there's greater distance in between the platforms, that wave dash off Bear covers less space. I do wonder if maybe Flex, is going to take advantage of this and make the set come back for him.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, at this point, it does seem like, wow, Flex really does seem like it's his game. Since it's just like, if anything, I feel like FD was like worse off than this, and that was Flex's counter pick,
Yeah. It would really be a little interesting if SWOOPER does worse on his counter picks than on Flex's. But,
I mean, you have to experiment. We'll see what happens if Flex does win this, which, again, who knows? We see what happens next game.
Yeah.
A P out of shield with an almost full drift got him the teeter cancel. Good setup.
Yeah, the edge cancel saving him from the grab.
Yeah. Nice! That was a sick neutral tool to do literally the turnaround needle just to set up the bear.
Yeah.
He was totally caught unawares.
These platforms are also not as wide as many other platforms, so Sheik's bear is going to cover like the whole platform.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. The platforms are definitely best for Samus with just regards to missiles. It still is benefiting Sheik more overall.
Yeah. And Flex holding shield, steadfast. He's not going to give it up. As you called out earlier, SWOOPER doesn't always want to super commit with a grab. He goes for the dash attack instead.
Yeah. Try to get the panic option out. Catch a roll. Are you going to catch him on that? Oh, no. He tried to. But edge cancels are pretty fast. Who knew?
Yeah. So strangely enough, the first game that Flex wins by a wide margin is on SWOOPER's counter pick. So now SWOOPER looks like he's going 3 million.
Yeah. And that makes more sense overall. At this point, he needs to survive longer. Yeah, but I don't know about this with the platform games, but I do think it at least is more even.
Yeah. I mean, now we see, SWOOPER can use the platforms for defense better, but Flex can too.
Yeah.
I really think considering the size of the stage and how long both of these characters will survive, whoever gets the first stock is going to have a pretty meaty advantage.
I agree with that, especially if they can hold it. It's really funny. You talking about that Pokemon Stadium platforms are pretty narrow. It's so clear now. Like, I'd always kind of noticed it, but damn, is it a lot? It definitely is.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Small thing, but big difference.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big reason why, in my experience, just as a Marth main, I've sort of steadily convinced all the foxes that Frozen Pokemon is maybe Marth's best stage. Because...
The tipper?
Yeah, you get the tipper F smash, but also, if you're standing in the middle as Marth of a Pokemon platform, you can just turn around and you can up tilt the whole platform if you just turn around on reaction.
Yeah.
On Battlefield, the platforms are a lot wider, so you actually have to walk or dash a little bit to react to tech rolls, which makes it a lot harder.
Yeah.
On Pokemon, you see that just up tilt, turn around, up tilt, turn around, up tilt.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, they're up in each other's space.
Yeah, I'm curious if SWOOPER's finally gonna pull the trigger and go for some grabs. These dash attacks, I think Flex kind of scouted them out. Oh, good jump call out.
Yeah, exactly. Flex isn't jumping like he used to be earlier this set. He's definitely... Man, I love when the crowd gasps.
Yeah.
Especially something that wasn't that dramatic. Nice.
One question I don't know if anyone's ever figured out is why does the crowd gasp? What's the trigger?
Oh, I've learned this in 64. It's a certain height down the distance, or sometimes if it's like, there are certain triggers for it, but it's like if you could find a certain point, even if you could recover after, it would trigger the scream every time, or the gasp.
So it's a certain point that you recover from, or it's a certain like distance that you recover from?
It's a point on the graph. It's like a little bit before. It's kind of like how you hear the shoo right before the blast zone. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like there are certain things that just trigger.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, so it's pretty even. You know, like there's still this one stock in between it, and like we were kind of talking about, that first stock really has been holding well for Flex.
Flex.
Nice.
Yeah. I feel like though, dying from a nair as opposed to a charge shot just feels better emotionally.
Yeah, it's less whiplash on your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, there's whiplash. Nice. Dash attack under the missile this time, trying to catch that escape option, or the defense option.
Yeah. But great reaction shield drop from TheSWOOPER. Oh! I
think he tried to up B. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, that is what it looked like.
Because Flex wasn't really pushing his advantage too hard.
I really do think Flex is a tenacious player, and he was down 2-0, and he was kind of laughing, and now he's bringing things back.
Yeah. I think it is brought back. I think this is Flex's set of it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Wow, 3-game comeback.
And a handshake. Yeah, that was very...